I'm going to put myself on mute and I'm going to play around with it.
All right. And participants, admit all. Okay, Stacy, when they come in, you can greet them.
Grand Rising.
Grand
Rising. Hi,
Peace and
Adam.
blessings, Stacy.
What'd you
Good
say,
morning,
Sister
Stacy.
Teresa? Grand Rising. How y'all doing?
Good morning.
We're fine. How
Good.
you doing?
I'm well, thank you. Good morning. That sounds like Queen Teresa. How are you, darling?
I'm great to be on here. Thanks.
And King Adam with us this morning. So good to see ya.
You too, Stacy.
So Stacy, give me a half a second or half a minute to share that we're having technical difficulties with Facebook. Facebook has either Facebook or Zoom has changed their settings, so we're not live right now. And Charmaine is working behind the scenes as we speak to see if she can change that.
Yep.
And that is
So
why that's our delay.
That's what's happening, everyone. So in the meantime, you can grab some water. Get some water.
And I'm going to, it's 7:04, so I'm going to give another 30 seconds, Stacy, before I play the song, okay?
Okay, and then I will be on mute when the song is on. Okay. Hello, and good morning.
Okay, muting everyone.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, together, we're learning, discerning, we're striving. Together, together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together, together.
Hello and Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Good morning, good day. Great rising, happy awakening. Hello to my Wake Up Everybody family. How are y'all doing out there today? How is everyone? So everyone can get some water if you don't have any water. Come into the space. We're gonna jump right in to what we're doing today. So you can grab your water. That's a practice of today. Okay. And for those who joined last time, and it was almost exactly a month ago, actually, today is April 19th. And I was on March 18th. And when I was on March 18th, I was facilitating your ETA, manifesting your ETA through and how to get to your ETA, which is empowerment through adversity to your estimated time arrival. So people manifesting what that would look like, what time frame it actually was that they wanted to create, and their desires. So I know that some people start trickling in later, and I can ask them later as well. But for those of you who were with me or who was on that session, I would like to ask, have any of you actually done or manifested what it is that you actually said that you would from that date? So if so, you can actually put that in the chat. So you can put that in the chat. Yep. Have my notes here, so I'm on track. Yes. So type in the chat what it is that you declared since then. And is there anyone who actually was in the space last time that can actually speak to that? So I'm specifically asking, like, for someone who was there last time, that they're like, yeah, I was there, I remember, and this is what I manifested. And I remember writing things down that people actually wanted to manifest. It was 3 people. I believe it was Michelle. It was, what's my sister name? Oh, goodness gracious. My cousin was on, my cousin VLG's from Boston, because I remember she was talking about her job. And then there was our sister that I cannot think of her name right now, short haircut. Her name will pop back up, and she was manifesting something with, believe it was losing 10 pounds. So if there's anyone who remembers that day and remembers something that they manifested, raise your hand or feel free to come off mute. I'm gonna open the window. It's hot in here. It's always pretty much like a sauna up in here. So yeah. Okay, so anyone? I believe Teresa was at that session, but maybe you don't remember. Do you remember something that you manifested, Teresa? Or if you manifested it, something that was your adversity and how you saw what it was like for you to do in that space and time? If you have an idea. If not, no worries.
There's no chat coming in.
Good morning. This is Teresa. How you doing? What I saw what I manifest was that that I would not be like into the darkness about what was going on in my life, and several things that happened. I wasn't pleased about what happened, but what it showed me was that sometimes that I waste my time with situations when it's time for me just to step back and let spirit take over. And so that's one of the things that I learned, and that I am powerful, and that I do have a place in this world, and I need to go forth in it. And I'm complete.
Okay, got it. So before you go, you said there were some things that you saw, but that you didn't like, and I got the lesson in that, which is really great, where you get to see, where you get to step back and, kind of let go and let God, even though you didn't say that, kind of in that realm. And there is something, I remember you being very excited, and you were speaking of, it was something that had to do with the cancer. And I remember it was something that you were releasing and how you were manifesting. I think it was more so like a way of being in something else. So
making my own decisions about my life and not allowing, what others said about what I should do, and just listening to my body, because sometimes we're so busy listening to what other people say about what we should do with our bodies, but we don't even listen to our own self. So that's the one thing that I can say, is that by me listening to myself and listen to my body, I was able to get a lot more clearer understanding. And then I was able to speak up for myself and say, no, what I do want and what I don't want. And so actually I spoke to the doctor who I have to go get a little minor surgery with, but she got like an attitude. Her office got an attitude with me because I've been calling to make an appointment and they hadn't been calling me back. So my case manager called, so she had an attitude because my case manager called. But listen, you're not doing your job, so someone else has to come in, and someone came and assist me. So And I think sometimes if you can't speak for yourself, or you're getting help, then ask someone else to help. And she was like, no problem, Miss Scott, I'll call with you. And so once I called, they made the appointment within the next couple of days.
Well, let me clap it up for you then, sister. So I acknowledge you. Yay. There was you being in your power, you being to stand for yourself, listening to yourself, advocating for yourself, which is extremely important. And at the same time, you giving yourself the freedom. It's kind of both, like not just like listening to spirit and being able to step back, but then at the same time, being able to actually speak up for yourself. So it's like the duality of that. So that's so great. So thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for sharing. I'm sorry. Somebody said something else.
I was saying thank you. That is exactly what happened. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Yay. Okay. So what we will do coming up next, I would just like us to do a little quick breathing, because breathing is always beneficial for us. So we're just going to do maybe about a minute or so of it, because I know sometimes we just jump right in and we start talking about, like at first we are talking about those things that can be heavy. And we know what how I spoke about it last time, and how we check the energy and just having a different energy from it, getting to see like, wow, what that actually feels like. So yeah. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of breathing and movement. So even while you're right here in your chair, or if you're in your bed, and you can just have a seat and take a deep breath. And what I didn't do, which I normally do, I didn't light my candle. So yes, everyone have a seat. Have a seat. Feet flat on the floor. And feel your sits bones into the chair. Yep, so feel your sits bones in the chair. Feel your shoulders start to relax. Feel your shoulders slide down your back. Awesome. And as you feel your shoulders slide down your back, you can gently close your eyes and just take a deep breath in. Bring your left hand to your belly. Bring your right hand to your heart. And take a deep breath in. Hold it. Exhale, sigh it out. Another deep breath in. Hold. Sigh it out. Deep breath in. Hold. Open up the mouth. Exhale, sigh it out. And you can slide the hand down, release the hands. Inhale your palms up nice and big. Reach out, feel the palms reach up towards the heavens. Bring your palms together and then exhale, press away. Release. As you release the hands down, we're going to take it up again. This time, inhale. Inhale, manifestation, abundance, love in your mind, body, and your spirit. What does that look like? Place the hands together and exhale, press away. Release whatever doesn't serve you. One more time. Anything you want to bring into your life, your mind, your body, your spirit. Inhale. Gratitude, love. Palms press away. Exhale, side out. Exhale, anything that's opposite of that, lack, low vibrations, press it away. Beautiful. You can bring your hands right to your knees and just bounce it out. We're going to do a little twist. Look over your left shoulder. Center. Look over your right. Nice twist in your spine. Come back center. And beautiful. Okay, so just wanted to get the breath flowing, get the breath moving. Okay, so now what we can do, well, not what we can do, what I will speak about is, this is April. So April is a month that's very near and dear to me. April is Autism Awareness Month. So April is Autism Awareness Month, and April is also recognized Autism Acceptance Month. So what does that mean for me? I'm a mom who have a child who has autism. So not only is April Autism Awareness Month for me, that's basically every month, which is a post that I have on my Facebook. It says April is Autism Awareness Month. In my household, that's every day. So that's every month or every day in my house. And for those of us who have children or family members with special needs, or that you're caretakers of that, you can get to see how it's an everyday thing, how it's something that you vibe with and go about your day daily. So when we speak about ETA and our empowerment through adversity, I just wanted to first bring what actually adversity is. Like, so I was looking at some definitions and how it can get really heavy and how we can always switch our context to what that is, right? So for the first one that I saw is adversity, a very difficult or unfavorable situation. Now, the second one I read is adversity takes an instance, it's an instance of serious or continued difficulty or misfortune. So that one sounds even heavier. So the more that I looked at adversity, I was just like, wow, and that's in my title, adversity, and that's in the title. So it's like, yeah, adversity. The first one to me sounded a little bit lighter, a very difficult or unfavorable situation, because it can be something that's difficult or unfavorable, but it can really get heavy when we see it as, oh my goodness, it's continual difficult. It's just like, it's a misfortune. Like, we start to embody those and envelop those words in our mind, bodies, in our spirits. And there's a shift that can take place. So even if right now, I can have everybody just clap. So you can just clap right now. So you can just feel this energy, and we're gonna bring what that energy feels like to our hands, just so you can get an idea of how we manifest. Because when things are heavy and when things have a heavy energy about them, our energy flows where the mind goes. So if it's going to somewhere in the negative space, that's what we're also putting out to the universe, which doesn't make it as light for us to actually manifest what it is that we say that we desire. So everybody just do like this, clap your hands, rub your hands, shake the hands out. Okay. So now I'm going to read those words and those synonyms for even adversity. So bring out your palms and then speak into your right palm, right? And you're on mute, but do this and speak into your right palm. Okay. And then you can say hardship, distress, trouble, suffering, misfortune. And anyone come off of mute, look at your hand and tell me, how does the right hand feel, or if anything has happened? So I see we have Evelyn out there. We have Terry out there. And it's good because that's what I was thinking of earlier was Terry, and I couldn't think of her name. So all these people. So if there's anybody who could just pop off of mute or pop in your beautiful face or not, and just say what you feel when you spoke that to your right hand, if you actually just did that. Yep, so Teresa said her hand started to hurt.
Morning.
Good morning. Who's that?
Evelyn.
Hi, Evelyn. How are you, dear?
Good. How you doing, dear?
I'm well, thank you. So how does your right hand feel?
You know what's so funny, Stacy? I'm driving, but I was talking into my hand, but I was listening to what you were saying, and I did feel an impact in my right hand. It felt like a weight, like.
Look at that. And you're driving. So even when that's so awesome, Evelyn, because but yeah, that you were able to experience that, and you're driving. So thank God that you did actually do it. We don't want you like having any issues on the road, but even from me just saying that. So that goes to show you that it's not only that our right hand or our energy actually brings that to ourselves, other people's energy also affects us. So this is why it's so important when we do what I do, which is pranic healing, which cleanses the mind, your body, your energies, because you don't just get stuff from you, you get it from other people. It gets in your aura. So everybody shake that out. Shake that out. Woo! Clap your hands, clap, clap, clap. Imani, you want to come off of mute, Imani? I wish you would show me your beautiful smile. It would so make my day. Let's see if Imani's able to, if she's able to come off mute.
I'm here. Good morning.
Good morning, beautiful.
Yeah. I'm here. Yeah, my right hand just felt it was a little numb, and I could just feel that I was holding something, as opposed to my left hand that still felt light, and I could still feel the tingling from the clapping. So that was a difference that I noticed.
Yay, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you, so great. So this way everybody can actually experience that. So I'm gonna just, we can just shake it out. And then for some people who didn't have an ETA before, I would love for you to just even put that and start typing that in the chat. Like you can actually say, what is it that you would like to manifest? What is something that you want to manifest? And I want you to put a by-when date from it, and then I can choose one person later on just to ask you a quick question. So everybody shake it out if you're not typing, and if you are, shake it out anyway, or while you're typing or after you type, put your hands back out. So now what I want you to do is even speak into it. Your left hand is some things that we'll say that we can have a context of even in our adversity. So you're gonna look at your left hand and you're gonna speak into that left hand. So you can have it still at the same, height as the right. And into your left hand, you'll say empowerment, success, transformation, power, consistency, love. All right, tell me, where do you feel in your left hand? How does your left hand feel, anyone? Is Adam still there? Have you did it? Is there anybody out there who hasn't shared yet or would like to share?
Wendy Pierre says, I would like to manifest my own successful business and my soulmate.
Ooh, nice, Wendy. So, and Wendy, did you just do the left hand, right hand? And if there isn't anyone, or if there is anyone who has done it.
Yes, I did. While getting dressed, I did. And my eyes were closed, and I saw more than I felt. I saw like red, like heat, radiating out of my hand.
That's after you the left hand, but you just said empowerment, love.
No, that was when I did the right hand.
That was the hand. So, and that's the one that we spoke about first when we were speaking about adversity.
I was still getting dressed, so I didn't get a chance to see.
Got it. Got it. So you felt that energy on the right hand. Okay, awesome. Wonderful. And then, so right now when you are even in your left hand, I know you're getting dressed, but take a second if you can.
I'm sitting now. I can do it now. So I'm now getting ready to do the left hand.
Okay, good. Did you clap your hands already and shake it out?
No.
Yeah, so clap. You want to clap. Shake it out, flick your hands, rub, clap, flip the palms. And then into your left hand, you're saying empowerment. Success. Transformation. Power. Abundance. Manifestation. How does that left hand feel?
Tingly.
Mm-hmm.
The tips of my fingers, there's a tingly feeling.
And if you look at both of your hands, are they at the same level?
When you say at the same level, what do you mean?
Because if you had both hands out, so I don't know if you had both hands out.
Oh,
So
no,
for
I
me,
didn't. I had, just had one
yeah.
hand.
So,
but the right
you.
hand, as you said, so when I raised it up, it's a little lower than the left hand.
It's a little more what?
Lower.
Okay, good. And then good. Even if you're looking at me on the screen right now, look at me. So I'm mirroring you. So my hand that's on this side, that will be on your right side, it's higher. So it raised up higher. So the vibrations, the words are higher. It's up here. The right hand just stayed where it was at, and the left hand actually raised up. Yeah. So everybody, let's release that. Let's release. Shake those hands out. Clap, clap, clap it up. Rub the hands together and shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. So that we get that off. Yes, thank you so much for participating and putting in what you want to manifest. And then before you leave, Wendy, are you still on? Yes. What is it that you said you're manifesting? A relationship, and what else was that?
It's my own successful business. I'm a chef.
Okay, awesome. So your own successful business in a relationship. So even for your own successful business, and you can have both, you can have anything. What is your estimated time arrival that you would love to have this by? So we're putting it out there in the atmosphere right now, declaring it. What is the date that you want to achieve or actually have that by?
I would say within 3 months. So 3 months from today, which would be
3 months from today. So
by
3
July,
months from today. Mm-hmm. Put it out there. Yes. July what?
July 19th.
July 19th. Wendy is declaring that she's manifesting. So you would say, I declare that I will have, and then say it out.
Right. I declare that I would have my own successful business up and running.
Yes, yes,
by
yes.
July 19th.
Awesome. So that's your ETA, your estimated time arrival. Now I want you to tell me something that you're going to empower yourself through any adversities that pop up, any circumstance in your life, anything that pops up along the way. What is it? Some tools that you have that you know of that you can use to empower yourself.
Okay, I have the tools that I learned in Be the Tree. So it would be being impeccable with my words. So I would say nothing negative about the process. I would also use positive affirmations daily. I can also do like life box, the situation that I would like, see myself, do like I call it picture prayer. Now it's called
so just like you envisioning it,
board,
you just having a
like
vision.
a vision board, and something saying specifically what I would like it to look like for me.
Awesome.
I'm very visual, so the vision board works for me.
That's great. Because then you get to see like how you get to empower yourself. So using those tools from Be the Tree, use those tools that you have, or even the tools that you'll get from here today, and that you have throughout Wake Up Everybody, and just how you just got to see and feel that negativity in your right palm. Remember that every time you have a negative thought, say negative words to yourself, that's what happens. Right there, you get to be the own author of any suffering that we also bring into our lives. So when you're manifesting that space for your business and anything, oh, I'm dumb, I couldn't do this, I knew I wasn't the one, whatever, know that that's your body getting lower and lower, bringing those negative vibrations. So you want to speak life. So I can count on you to speak life, right, Wendy?
Yes, you can.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a blessed and wonderful day. So everyone, wow, time is going by really quickly. It's already 7:32. So what I did want to share with everyone, since we were going through empowerment through adversity, right? In our ETA, what our ETA would be. So what I was saying before I shared the what adversity actually meant. And I said, so it's Autism Awareness Month, and what I'm creating is my online course, right? I'm creating my online course for moms who have children with autism and special needs and caretakers, right? So that they can be empowered. So the adversity that pops up for me, even though I have it in the context as, okay, it's a pothole. It's a bump in the road. So it's a bump in the road. Oh, sometimes you might fly up a little bit higher, come back down, but it's all how I deal with the bump in the road, right? So I even wrote down for myself earlier to see what that looks like. So I put what do I do as being a powerful leader, a coach, and a healer? I still face adversity, even being a yoga instructor and having all the and bringing in all of the juice, right? So I even say to myself, I must empower myself to produce an outcome of what I desired. So right now, to name a few, right, is I'm seeking a new school for my son while building this course. And if you ever know about seeking a new school, that can be like a full-time job. My son is at a boarding school for children who have special needs and autism. So finding something that's just as amazing. So what that looks like is throughout my day while creating the course, I have hours for that. I also have my regular clients. Also, what I also have now on my plate is squeezing in schools, going to virtual open houses, going through reading actual neuropsychological evaluations, having those updated. I just had one updated with his neurologist and making sure that I read through that. That one was 66 pages. So can you imagine? I'm reading through those pages so that I can make sure that that's correct for my lawyer, because I have an educational lawyer, so that she gets it correct. So when we have our case, that everything is working. I actually have a court case tomorrow for a hearing. So all of this stuff is going on at this very moment. And how do I get to empower myself through it all? And my son, who's in boarding school, is home for this week because he was in close proximity to someone who had COVID. So he had to quarantine. So we got tested yesterday. He's negative. And now he even has like a little fever. So I worked on him last night because I was up last night. I only slept for an hour and I worked on him till like 4 a.m. this morning with Pranic healing. Because I normally don't have drugs in the house like anything. So I was like, okay, I'm the drug. It's me. So having that and doing that and being able to still come, and sleep for an hour and be like, ta-da, and here with everyone, it takes something. It takes something. So the way that I empower myself through those things are that having those actions of, taking deep breaths, or me actually my own yoga practice, getting up in the morning and doing those things. And something also that I can say is imperative that I take care of myself, because I am a vessel for him and I have to show up for him. I'm his first advocate. And if I don't have it together, then it doesn't work. And I have people that I, am here for and who I coach. So I have to have myself together. So tools are very important. So having said all of that, those are the things that I'm actually bringing to my course for the moms who have children with autism, and just all of these different things. And then also bringing in juice into my life, right? If I want to have vacations, what my desires are, and actually upgrading myself for what I want to create in my life as a single mom, and creating that wealth and abundance in my life, and then also for my child. So those are the same tools, or even more, that I will equip the moms and caretakers that will be in my course, right? So that they can have, so they can also just stare down and just like look their circumstances in the eye and just be able to deal with that powerfully, and welcome it with open arms. So everybody, let's just take a deep breath. So you can take a breath with me and we can take a breath together. So everybody right now, you can just release your hands and just drop your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Sigh out. Another deep breath in. Exhale, sigh that out. Yeah. And one more deep breath in. You're letting go of any negative thoughts that you may tell yourself about why you can't have what you desire and what you declare. Exhale that out. See it leave your body. See it leave every atom. See it leave every pore and just disintegrate right into Mother Earth. So imagine the ocean around you. Just see it leaving into the ocean. We're going to take one more deep breath. Inhale. Abundance. Exhale. Lack. Let you see lack. See the words lack leave your body. See it leave your pores. See it just jump into the waves of the ocean. Release, release, release. Awesome. So we have a poll, and I would love for admin to bring up the poll. And within the poll, it's just going to share a few questions that I put out there for you all for the course that I'm creating. It'll give you a little bit of, and I'm just gave you a little bit of information. So the course that I'm creating will be launching in another 2 to 3 weeks. And I was very attached. So this is perfect that I will be the example to share with everyone. I was attached to my course coming out in April because it's Autism Awareness Month. I was like, I got to have this course out before April. Got to have it before April because it's Autism Awareness Month. It's not until last week that I released the attachment, because we can be committed to something, right? So you can be committed, but when you're attached to it, there's an attachment that comes and then it brings in suffering if it doesn't happen by that date. And then there can be a whole windstorm of other things that's happening. So not that you're not committed. Now I'm committed to my course being launched before April is over. However, I'm not attached that if I did say, okay, it's actually going to be the first week in May, then so be it, right? So whenever I put out the day that I'm launching it to everyone else, that's the day that is going to come to fruition. So being attached versus being committed. So getting to see, okay, wow, it didn't happen on this day, and I'm still on track and still on course, because sometimes it actually will change. Change will happen with your ETA. So, but as long as you're sticking to it and you're staying to it and you're like, okay, I'm doing the action so that I am not putting it off. I'm not procrastinating. I'm actually taking those actions for my desire. So this way I can actually empower myself through whatever adversity may arise, right? So is our poll up for everyone? Okay, everyone. So as you can see, the poll is up there and you can answer yes, no, or not sure. So do you know someone with special needs or autism or in autism? And special needs can be anything. We probably all know someone with special needs. That could be someone who, it's a special need. They may need a home attendant. They may be someone who have cerebral palsy. They may be someone, it can be anyone, anything with any person with a special need. So I'll go ahead and do my poll. I don't know if that will count though, if mine counts, so I guess we can take it out. Will you share my link with families today? So I have a link that will be on at the, that will be in the chat. And will you share my link with families today, especially families who have children with special needs, specifically children with special needs or autism or caretakers, where you share my link with them. So I will answer here, yes. And then, are you a caretaker? Are you a caretaker? Are you a caretaker? So you can answer that. And I don't mean like take care of yourself, right? So are you a caretaker for someone other in another body other than yourself? Okay. Do you see how a course like The Juice can benefit you? So my course is called The Juice. So The Juice is an acronym, JUICE. So that is juicy, uninhibited, intentional, conscious empowerment. That's what The Juice stands for. And everybody could use juice, right? Anyway, special needs or not, parents or not, caretakers or not. Are you interested in more information about the course? And if yes, drop your email in the chat. You can drop your email in the chat, and you can even have it go right to admin. And you can actually email me at the email address that it says, yogishastacy@gmail.com. And then you will hit submit. Okay, so that's what with the poll. So with the poll, that just helps us out. And yes, I want to acknowledge that it's 7:43. And I know that, we did say, we know that today is the short one, 7 to 7:30. In the beginning, we had a little bit of technical issues. So thank you for being here with us. Thank you so much for just being in the space. And is there anything else that I'm missing? There's nothing else that I'm missing here in the space, but I would love to just, even when I just released and I just shared something about like the things that I have through adversity and empowering myself and what I'm creating with the course, was there anything while that was going on, while I was sharing, that came up for anybody? Was there anything that came up for anyone? If you have a minute to hop on and share. I saw Purple type something, but that could have been her email. I'm not sure if you typed something before, but if anybody had something that came up for them. You can just hop off mute.
Yes. So Charmaine says her niece has Prader-Willi syndrome. And a while back, I'm going back through the timeline. From Facebook, Veronica Kirkon Johnson says, my second home in rural VA is what she's trying to manifest.
Okay, great. Yes, Veronica, put a buy-when date there. A buy-when date.
Charmaine also adds she's a caretaker as well.
That's right. I know that. She's a great caretaker. I know we have some awesome sisters in the space, brothers in the space that are caretakers. Our sister Chantel, she's not on here today, but yes, I know that she's also a caretaker. Yeah, so thank you all for placing your emails here. And Imani, since I said, did something come up for anyone? Can you come up off the on the chat really quickly? Because I'm not going to be able to press it. And I would love to just have one last voice in the space before we close out.
Sure, I'm here. What you shared about attachment and commitment just kind of hit me. Because for myself, sometimes I try not to be attached to things, to avoid disappointment, or not to be married to the outcome sometimes. But it's also affected my level of commitment, and the way you describe things made me just rethink, how I can definitely come 100% with my commitment without having that piece of attachment. So yeah.
Great. That's so great, Imani. And with you being able to actually have the commitment there and release the attachment, what does that give you? What does that open up for you? Even as a way of being.
Not holding back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not holding back. And what word that sounds like? It starts with the F.
Freedom, yes.
Freedom, yes. Yes, that's a big one, because we get to release that, and you'll get to see how much extra energy that you are able to actually release and free up. So I'm so glad that you got that, and thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. I'm so grateful and so glad to be here with all of you in the space as we manifest, and as we actually, empower ourselves. It's such a big deal. And I am so committed to bringing that in my course for the moms and caretakers. And one of the reasons why I have it as moms is, one, I am a mom who have a child with autism. And a lot of times moms don't necessarily take care of themselves. They may take care of everyone else, meaning the household. It could be the husband, it could be their partner, it could be their career, there's child. and they are not taking care of themselves. And then I'm also speaking for the caretaker, whoever are caretakers. In those moments, you actually don't take care of yourself. You don't stop to put in the tools. So which are baths, or scheduling time to just be like, burn a candle, light some incense, go for a walk in the park, go hug a tree, go take a walk on the beach, go take things that are actually going to make a difference for you, even though we think that it's something that's light, like, it's not that serious. It actually is. So those are the tools that, and so many more that I'm going to be empowering these caretakers with. And it's just gonna, like, when you think of a tool belt, right? Like Bob the Builder, you think of a tool belt of like a worker, and they have like their hammer, they have like a few tools. Like what I'm empowering you with are like shiny new tools. You're gonna have like a popping tool belt. It's gonna be shiny. It's gonna be like, oh my goodness, I didn't pull that out. Let me pull out my crystals for support. Let me come over here and pull out my sage for support. Let me pull out my bathing for support. So it's just gonna be all of this juice that you just have around your waist, and we're taking it to the next level. So I'm so excited for all of this information in the chat. Thank you so much for all of the information. Admin will get it to me, and then just definitely email me at that email address as well. Click on my link that was put in the chat that will take you right to my landing page. And yes, and for those of you, lastly, I'll say, for those of you who have not redeemed when you won before, because there's some people who win the session and then I reach out and then you don't redeem your session. So you definitely want to take an opportunity to do that, because what that also says to the universe is, oh, I manifest things and then I don't do anything with them. Yeah, you might want to take a deep breath for that one. You can say that one again. I manifest things and then I don't do anything about it. So let me check it out for the polls. Okay, yes, 92%. I don't want to drop the phone. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Sorry. So I was busy looking at the poll and then I took myself out.
So I can read it. I can read it. It says, do you know someone with special needs, autism? And it's 11 out of 12 said yes, 1 not sure. Will you share my link with families today? 10 out of 12, yes. 3 out of 12, maybe. Are you a caretaker? 4 out of 12 says yes. 8 out of 12 says no. Do you see how a course like the juice can benefit you? 6 out of 12 says yes. 2 out of 12 says no. 4 out of 12 says maybe. Are you interested in more? 9 out of 12 says yes. 3 out of 12 says no.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for filling that out, because it makes a difference, so that, so we get to see who's in the space who actually can benefit and who this speaks to, right? So thank you so much. Thank you so much for being, wake up everybody today. And yes, we can go forth, and if there's not anything else that anybody needs to have a burning desire to share, then we can we'll move on to what's next. And who's up tomorrow?
This is Teresa. I just want to say that statement you said is that when you say things, when you say you want something and you don't do nothing about it, then the universe says, you know, she says she wants things and stuff are presented to her and she doesn't take it. That really hit me. So I'm really going to take accountability to the stuff that has been offered to me, and I'm not taking advantage of it.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, we're always speaking, even when we're not speaking. Even our inactions have they're speaking loudly. So yeah, that's awesome that you saw that for yourself. Great. Yes. So my special offer, the entire Wake Up Everybody, this is always standing. The entire Wake Up Everybody community receives 50% off a session, like either a single session or a package of 3 or more of lifestyle coaching, yoga, or pranic healing session. And I could have even added autism advocacy there, since it's Autism Awareness Month, but definitely that as well. And our next, my next offer. So in my next offer, and this is something that's really special. So I'm offering 150% off scholarship to my online course, The Juice, Juicy, Uninhibited, Intentional, Conscious Empowerment, for one lucky mother of a child with autism and or special needs, or a caretaker. And to enter for a chance to win this scholarship, take these next steps. These are the steps that you need to take. So you will click on the link here, and they will post it in the chat. You will click on that link, and all you do when you just stop, as soon as you put your email address in, you become a member. Like, I get to see like who you are, and then I can send you information. So become a member by filling out the form, and then send a separate email to yogishastacy@gmail.com. So that's because you send it separately, because the one you click on, you can't send the essay there, but to yogishastacy@gmail.com, you will send a short essay of why this course will be beneficial to you, and what difference it would make for you in your life. So it's not like, oh, the first person who sends it, it's actually the person, like us at Yogisha will actually check out, like, okay, like who really like poured their heart out, or who like really wanted, that you can see that somebody really can use this in their lives. And yeah, so send that out, send that email if that's you, if you're the caretaker, and send that and share it with others. And it's so funny, there was a woman in the space, and she was here on another session, and she had to hop off, and she said, oh, I have a child with autism, please give me some information. So if she's on today, that would be great. She pops up. I cannot think of her name right now. It might have been Stephanie or another Denise. No, her name was Jessica. It was Jessica. So if somebody knows Jessica, share this information with Jessica, because she actually asked about it. But all of you, thank you so much. That is the offer. So you want to get that in within 24 to 48 hours. And then tomorrow, join us Tuesday, April 20th, 2021. Are you an abandaholic? Facilitated by Michael Blocker. That sounds like that's going to be fun and interesting. And join us Wednesday, April 21st, 2021 for Let's Keep It Real, Men Can Feel. Okay, that's facilitated by Owen Headley. And those our kings who are coming up tomorrow and Wednesday. Yes, testosterone, bringing in the testosterone to the space to wake up everybody, having our men in the space, which is a beautiful thing.
Okay, so welcoming everyone who's new to Wake Up Everybody. And we want you to drop in the chat if you are new, so that we can like give you a heads up, a high five. And if you know someone that you would like to be new in Wake Up, just invite them into the space. We are here 5 days a week in Zoom live. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday are our long days from 7 to 8:30. And Monday and Wednesday are our short days from 7 to 7:30. Sometimes we go a little over. And however, do tune in 7 o'clock on those 5 days. We'll also be streaming live on Facebook when Facebook cooperates, which usually it does. And today they decided that they were going to do something new, and we had to figure it out. That's what they do. All right, so one thing that is steady and constant is Woo, and you can get your Woo swag and wear that around and let everybody know to join in, to sign up. You got your t-shirts, your mask, your mugs, and your sweatshirts. Woo swag. bit.ly/Woo swag.
Yeah.
And staying in touch means every week signing up so that you can get the newsletter in your email and the link to sign into Zoom. The email is going to give you all that you need to know about who's coming up and what they're talking about and who they are. bit.ly/Wake Up Movement. That's where you're going to go. And let your friends know as well. If you want to get into Facebook, you go to bit.ly/Woo Community. And that's where we stream live. We're also on Instagram and YouTube. You can screenshot this image so that you can have access to the letters that make up the link. And email us at info.wakeupseries@gmail.com.
Awesome.
So I'm going to.
I do have one thing, Coach Kinyofu. If you can go up on the Facebook page and just declare what it is you want to manifest and put a date on it. So this way, you know, we can see our manifestations come to fruition. And I'm complete.
Thank you so much for that, Charmaine, because that was in my brain earlier. So thank you for being in my brain and connecting with me as my sister and like, put it out there. So yes, everyone, that would be great. Going to wake up everybody to the page.
All right, we're on gallery view, and thank you so much, Stacy. Let's give it to Stacy.
Where's Stacy?
Thank you, Stacy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stacy. As usual, you're a positive, beautiful, beautiful spirit. Love you.
Love you. Thank you, Sister Louise. Drive safe. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here.
All right, thank you all. See ya.